In a seismic shift that has rattled the NFL, Micah Parsons, the standout defensive end/linebacker, has requested a trade from the Dallas Cowboys, sending shockwaves through the franchise and its fan base. As he embarks on a new chapter with the Green Bay Packers, the question looms large. Did the Cowboys make the right call? To the fans tuning in from all corners, we want to hear from you. Where are you watching from? And what do you make of this trade? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Parsons' debut season with the Packers was marked by a bittersweet twist. While he showcased his undeniable talent on the field, fate dealt a harsh blow when he suffered a season-ending ACL injury, sidelining him as the playoffs unfolded. This unfortunate turn of events raises the stakes for both Parsons and the Cowboys. Meanwhile, the Cowboys faced a tumultuous season, allowing an unprecedented 511 points, an all-time low for the franchise. Yet, despite the defensive struggles, Dallas seems to stand firm in their decision to move Parsons to Wisconsin. During a recent appearance on Chris Russo's SiriusXM radio show, Executive Vice President Stephen Jones provided a clear defense of their choice. "We feel really good about it," he asserted. Obviously, much respect for Micah and what he stands for and how he plays and the caliber of player he is. But at the same time, we feel good about what we've added via that trade. Jones emphasized the strategic thinking behind the decision, highlighting that one player is not worth 4 or 5 good ones, suggesting that the organization believes they have bolstered their roster with valuable additions in the wake of Parsons' departure. It's a bold statement, but is there merit in this perspective? The Cowboys wasted no time in addressing their defensive shortcomings. Following the firing of defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus, they brought in Christian Parker to lead the charge. Additionally, they made significant moves in the trade market, acquiring Rashad Gary, and also signed talents such as safety Jalen Thompson, cornerback Kobe Durant, defensive end Sam Williams, and safety PJ Locke. Each of these additions is designed to elevate the Cowboys' defensive game, setting the stage for renewed expectations in the upcoming season. As we look ahead, the Cowboys seem poised to rebound from a challenging year. They may appear strong on paper, but the real test lies in their ability to translate that potential into on-field success. Will these new signings make a tangible difference? Can they fill the void left by Parsons? Now, as we transition to the next topic, keep these questions in mind. The Cowboys' journey is far from over, and we'll dive deeper into how these strategic moves will shape their future. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the latest developments surrounding America's team.
In a bold move that has sent ripples through the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys placed the franchise tag on wide receiver George Pickens, setting the stage for a significant financial leap. This decision allows Pickens to pocket an impressive $27.3 million, while simultaneously opening the door for potential trade discussions. However, the Cowboys have made their position clear. They are not looking to trade Pickens, which raises questions about his long-term future with the team. The NFL Network dove into this situation, with senior writer Kevin Patra analyzing the implications of the franchise tag. His conclusion? For now, it's business as usual for both Pickens and the Cowboys. Patra elucidates this by stating, Pickens lights it up again on the one-year tender, putting the pressure on the Cowboys next offseason. This insight highlights a critical juncture for the Cowboys, as they will have to navigate a potentially pivotal decision regarding Pickens after the 2026 season. Picture this. If George Pickens continues to shine, as many expect, the Cowboys will face a dilemma. Should they commit to a long-term deal that could elevate Pickens to one of the highest-paid receivers in the league? Patra's analysis makes it clear that the franchise tag carries significant weight for Pickens. He states, the tag shifts the risk to Pickens. This means that while he has secured a substantial one-year salary, any injury could jeopardize his chances for a lucrative long-term contract. On the flip side, if Pickens can replicate or even surpass his rookie season's performance, he could very well be on the path to becoming a $40 million receiver. Speaking of his rookie season, Pickens certainly impressed. Teaming up with CeeDee Lamb, he amassed 93 receptions, 1,429 receiving yards, and 9 touchdowns, all of which are career highs. His ability to perform under pressure and elevate his game is exactly what the Cowboys need moving forward. The question now is, can he sustain that level of excellence? If he can, he will undoubtedly put the onus on the Cowboys to secure him with a multi-year deal. As we look to the future, the prospect of Pickens lighting up the field again next season is tantalizing. The 6-foot, Three receivers' potential is immense, and if he can build on his impressive debut, the Cowboys may find themselves in a situation where they have no choice but to invest in his talent long-term. Fans, what do you think? Where are you watching from, and how do you feel about Pickens' future with the Cowboys? Before we move on to the next item, let's take a moment to ponder how critical this next season will be for both Pickens and the franchise. The narrative is set, the stage is ready, and all eyes will be on how both parties navigate this pivotal moment. Now, let's shift gears and explore the next big development in the world of the Dallas Cowboys. As we wrap up this segment, let's take a closer look at the Dallas Cowboys' bold decision to pivot from Rico Dowdle to Javonte Williams as their new lead back, a move that raised eyebrows but ultimately showcased the Cowboys' strategic foresight. For those tuning in, drop a comment below and let us know where you're watching from and your thoughts on this pivotal shift for the team. After allowing Dowdle, who made history last season as the first undrafted player to rush for over 1,000 yards in Cowboys history, to slip into free agency, many questioned the rationale behind bringing in Williams. Dowdle had shown promise, and his departure was a gamble. However, Williams has not only risen to the occasion but has also exceeded expectations, finishing the last season with a standout 1,201 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns. That performance earned him a fresh 3-year contract worth $24 million, which, let's be honest, is a bargain for a player of his caliber. This contract is not just a financial win for the Cowboys, it's a potential game changer if Williams can mount a serious challenge for the rushing title this season. Now, you might think that sounds ambitious, but analysts like Mo Moton from Bleacher Report are suggesting that it's within the realm of possibility. Williams has been named one of the top 5 backs who could snag their first rushing title by 2026, and there are solid reasons backing this claim. With a depth chart that doesn't feature a strong RB2, Williams stands to see a heavy workload. His primary competition for carries, Malik Davis, Jaden Blue, and Phil Maffa, are all significantly behind him in terms of experience and ability. Last season, Williams logged an impressive 252 carries, while the next closest backup, Davis, managed just 52 attempts. This disparity in usage gives Williams a clear path to rack up the yards, assuming he stays healthy. Moreover, the Cowboys will be starting the same formidable offensive line from the previous campaign. This group is anchored by 3 recent first-round picks, Tyler Booker, Tyler Guyton, and the 3-time Pro Bowler Tyler Smith. With such a strong foundation in the trenches, it's clear that the run game will be a focal point for this season's offensive strategy. The trio of Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, and Tyler Guyton are exceptional run blockers, providing Williams with the necessary support to thrive. The coaching staff is another feather in the Cowboys' cap. Head coach Brian Schottenheimer, alongside offensive coordinator Clayton Adams, has a well-earned reputation for orchestrating effective ground games. This combination of coaching prowess and a strong offensive line means that Williams is well-positioned to surprise critics and contend for that rushing title. Looking back at the franchise's history, the last Cowboys running back to lead the league in rushing was none other than Ezekiel Elliott, who did so twice. First in his rookie year with an impressive 1,631 yards, and again in 2018 with 1,434 yards. Before Zeke, DeMarco Murray set the bar high with an astonishing 1,845 yards in 2014. If Williams can reach that level, he'll etch his name alongside these legendary figures in Cowboys lore. As we conclude this segment, it's clear that the Cowboys are banking on Javonte Williams to not only fill the void left by Dowdle, but to potentially elevate the ground game to new heights. The combination of his talent, the offensive line's capabilities, and the coaching staff's expertise creates a perfect storm for a breakout season. So, what do you think, Cowboys Nation? Will Williams rise to the occasion and give us a season to remember? Comment below with your predictions and insights. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates on all things Cowboys.